Hi everyone! Welcome back. Thanks so much for tuning in. So today I am going to be taking an Ancestry DNA test. Woohoo! So my husband got it for me for my birthday. He got me an Ancestry kit. And my birthday was on May 10th, FYI, in case y'all didn't know. So it's been about 6 weeks since I, spit in that little tubey thing and, gave them my DNA. I didn't record me spitting in a tube because, nobody wants to see me spitting. So yeah, I got my DNA test results in, and today we are going to see my reaction and see where I'm from.
So why were you interested in getting this done?
Well, as a Latinx person, I really feel like it was very important to me to know not just my ethnicity, but my history, my ancestry, my background, knowing that the history of Latinx people has been mutilated, it's been sold to slavery, it's there's been genocide, and so much white supremacy colonization happening in the Latinx community, from the natives who originally were here to the African slaves who were brought over through the slave trade all throughout the Caribbean. And so knowing that my history and my culture has been so convoluted because of colonization, that I feel like it's very important for me to get a good grasp of who I am and where I come from. So my nationality is Cuban and Colombian. My mother is Cuban from Santa Clara, La Villa, Cuba, and my dad is from Medellin, Colombia. If you don't know this, I am a non-binary trans Latinx person. My pronouns are they, she, and her, never he.
What racial identities do you predict make up J?
Okay, so this is what I predict. I definitely think that I'm about 50% European, probably like a mixture of Jewish and, I don't know, definitely Spaniard. I'd be shocked if I had like a little bit of French in me. And then my next big chunk will probably be Native. Probably Central or Southern Native. And then maybe like 5 to 7% Sub-Saharan African. I know it's not going to be a big percentage, but I know there's definitely going to be some in there. And maybe like 3 to 5% of other. What that other is, I have no idea, but I totally think that it's, going to be something random.
Are you ready to look?
Am I ready? No. No, but I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Here we go. I'm so nervous. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can't look. I don't want to look, but I want to look, but I need to look. I don't want to. Oh my God. Oh. Wow. I'm all over the place. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is a picture. They show you a map. So Ancestry has this cool thing where they show you a map of where all the different regions I come from, or where you come from, and this is what it looks like. So apparently there's a big chunk that's, American. You got North America, Central, South America, and then we get into a bit of Europe and definitely Africa. So, these are all how they're all separated and how they're split up. It's really, really cool. And then when you scroll up, I believe that's where it gives you like the stats. You probably can't see it, so I'm just gonna read them. So the biggest percentage is Portugal. I am 24% Portuguese, 22% Spaniard, 14% Andean Native American, 11% North, Central, and South Native American, So 25% native. Cameroon, Congo, Southern Bantu, that's 5%. Which is like, that's kind of high. 5% French. I'm kind of French. 5% Mali, 3% Ivory Coast, Ghana, 2% Benin, Togo, 2% Ireland, Scotland, 1% Basque. I have no idea what Basque is. Basque. I don't know. 1% Jewish, 1% German, 1% Italian, 1% Nigeria, 1% Northern African, 1% Norway.
Knowing that Indigenous American is actually like your third most prominent like genetic identity, does that change or alter like your perception of yourself or your overall cultural identity in any way?
Yes and no. Like, a part of me feels like I want to know more. I want to dive deeper and get to know that actual side of me. But I also have to recognize that there are groups of people who exist today who have lived and suffered in the Native culture, and have the right to claim that identity. And I would never want to take that away from someone who deserves it. And so, as much as I'm interested, I would never intentionally walk around and start claiming that I was a Native American, because that is not the culture that I grew up in. That is not the environment that I was raised in. There are aspects of Native and African traditions that were passed down through my family, predominantly with Santeria and, you know, the Yoruba religion that is still practiced today in many Cuban and other Latinx households. Like what you saw? Then please feel free to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, so that way we can give you some more additional content in the future.